Hey everybody, call me Félix, and this video is an extended cut version of that time we roasted a Cebu style lechon way up in the northwestern Philippines, the province of Ilocos Norte. It's rare to see lechon prepared Cebu style way up north, and for that reason, it's impressive to see our local Ilocano lechoneros churn out some of the most flavorful native lechon we ever had. If you want to see the original lechon video with my review, check out the link on the far right hand corner. And it just so happens it's a great time to subscribe so you don't miss any of our food and travel related adventures to come, which include catching fish by the river with a local Ilocano village technique called Rama, visiting a newly opened rabbit farm, and trying out rabbit meat in familiar Filipino dishes such as adobo and lechon. And lastly, we're catching sun and sea by the beach known by its nickname, the Boracay of the North, in the new normal. Without further ado, here's the extended cut version of our Cebu-style lechon cooking video in Ilocos Norte, with more prep footage from start to finish and more mouth-watering lechon roasting shots to savor. Enjoy! Well, hello, Porker. Don't get into the ducky pen there. They're very defensive. How about their eggs? Charlie Porker's hungry, so he wants his last meal, unfortunately. You're not supposed to eat ducks, Charlie Porker. Although I wonder how delicious they would be if you were a carnivorous...
He's pretty big.
Yeah, he's gonna make one big native lechon. It's pretty big. I can just imagine it on the dinner table. It's pretty big. Yeah, this pig is about, let me see, 50 centimeters. So this 50 centimeters is about 4 feet long. 4 feet long. You can see how big the gut is on this pig. So this is the full maturity of the native lechon, black native lechon. It's good size.
Crispy ka no?
Oh yeah, the barnyard funk, Warren. You ever seen anything like this?
No.
No? Yes.
Yes? Only a goat.
Oh, only a goat. But anyway, it's not really any different from a goat, right? It's a lot of stuff. There you go. Look at that ruffle fat. Plenty of intestines. Oh yeah, there's that liver. He is too fast, but the thing is, I mean, he's working really efficiently. I mean, when you expect that, you know, taking excess care of the torching to get the excess hairs out and such, and there they go, all the guts.
Magbanglo, ta? Magbanglo. Kahit kita cuma
Mereka. Sobra. Atras.
oh.
Yeah. Yeah, diretso.
Oh.
Masit lang, masit lang. Lapay. Lapay basit. Lapay.
Lang. Oh.
Op, sobra. Atras. Atras. Atras doon. Atras. Op, sobra. Ah. Patay tayo. Oh. Nila ulo ah. Nila ulo.
Ala.
Paano mo?
Tunggu. Wah.
Antay. Dan lupat dan. Ayo ke sana. Tayo barano yung angle, no? Lemongrass.
Nung ka. Han? Na?
Tayo?
Arunam ko nam. Sampai ano ko saan.
Atay.
Yung musketero. Musketero. Ay, sige. Mag-crispy amin. Di tayo bag. Ang istala ay para maunod ka sa kinawan. Ay, nangaraw din sulod, no? Yung makatalo, kunti lang. Yung makatalo. Ayan.
Hindi.
One five lang kuma, hanggang dapat palugi ko dito ha. Apa? Wag mo kunti na. Kuha mo yung hiwa.
Atras pa sit doon. Atras doon.
It's just roasted by one guy on a spit. I thought this was a two-man effort. I wonder how many times they base it with Sprite. So this is the secret, guys, to keeping getting crispy skin, is to use Sprite or any soda. You could use coconut water too, but Sprite or any other soda that's relatively neutral will add the carbonation without really putting too much flavor in there. But you see, that's how the skin will bubble up. You get those. My favorite is that when that skin just has like those air bubbles. You can achieve that with a bit of carbonation from the Sprite. Alright, it's a breezy day, everyone. So they gotta take extra care to manage the fire, so they put some extra firewood. This is not exactly charcoal, so it's indirect firewood heat. And Warren wanted me to point out something to you. On the back there, if you see very carefully, there's a birthmark on the back, on the spine. It's like a diamond. And Warren thinks, him being a kind of superstitious on the lines of JP, it probably means something like good luck. I don't know. But I think once it's cooked to a crisp, we won't see that birthmark anymore. Okay, Chef is cooking the intestines all in one, boiling it over open fire. And these things release quite a lot of moisture, so you got to be careful as far as oil popping up. But I think it's reached that stage where it's kind of calmed down though. And just boiling away just to make them extra tender and clean. And of course, tenderizing it also gets you that nice crisp in the end once you're ready to fry it. And we're gonna put it in some blood sauce. So this is gonna be Bagbagyas Dinardaraan, which is one of, I would say, on the short list of favorite dishes of mine. Favorite Filipino dishes. And you can hear that bubbling and popping. Oh! Warren! Aren't you a trained ninja or something?
That thing?
I said, aren't you a trained ninja? Like you're a trained boxer, but not a trained ninja, huh? I was about to say, you should help him chop some wood with your bare hands, right? Oh, that's for karate, huh?
That's my secret identity, guys. Didn't show me that thing.
I think you're showing your secret identity right now to us.
What?
What?
No,
Yeah. This camera can see through the cloak of invisibility, you know? But gosh, it is a breezy day. And they gotta manage this fire pretty much every minute or so. Or every 5 minutes. Practically every minute. And you can see it's indirect heating through the firewood. And apparently this cooks in 3.5 hours. So I would say that's relatively quick for especially the cooking method. Quite a romantic cooking method, I might add. So he's making charcoal out of that firewood and then just putting it on the bottom. Because one of the more satisfying things about making lechon, especially when you have charcoal, is that the juices that run off the pig hit the charcoal and then it indirectly goes back up as smoke, adding a little more char. I think because it's indirect, it's not quite like that. So I think, of course, I'm not going to the final taste yet, but it's a little interesting, this cooking method. I want to know if it gets you the same result, because I think what they say is doing it over charcoal with a manual spit adds extra flavor. I'm really curious to see how this indirect heating sort of works. And look at that. With the way that the branches are, the firewood is set up, how it's getting some of that smoke right back up into the pig. Alright, I think we are 40 minutes into cooking. 40 minutes, 45 minutes just about. And you can see real closely, the oils are starting to come out of the pig and it's starting to self-baste. And then this ring here, because it's indirect heating, kind of traps the moisture, deflects it back into the pig itself. So instead of doing a charcoal, we have indirect heating. And then they're playing it by ear because of the breeze that's coming from the northeast. So that the smoke doesn't, you know, it doesn't travel all the way going southwest this way. Some of it deflects back in as vapor and smoke. Alright, so I think the crispy bugbog is, they tell me there's chicharon bulaklak in here. And look at that, it's bubbling over, it's frying. Look at that, all that oil just release. A lot of moisture, plus an oil. That reminds me of Dad making fried pork fats, or what we call Fat Albert. I'm gonna link that in the description above. There you go, on the right hand corner. Look at that, just immersed in the bubbling fat over open fire. Ugh. There it goes again, lots of smoke. Ooh, look at the shimmering oil and Sprite. I'll tell you, this is pretty labor intensive having to cook out here in the open. Using the elements too. Look at that, he has to douse it as well. With water. Look at that, distributing the oils across the skin. I'll tell you, props to these guys. I mean, the attention to detail. And having to cook out here in the elements and using the elements too. And slotting out the firewood as needed. Stuff like that. I mean, really labor intensive. And look at that oil, it's reduced quite a lot. Look at that. Oil is reduced. I think that's a lot of garlic in there, right? Looks like a big garlic clove. Big hunk of garlic. Mmm. One, two, three. Woo! Crispy, crunchy, buggus. It kind of feels like you got oysters in there or something, or Chex Mix or what. You can see a lot of intestinal rigs. We've got, I think you got the ruffle fat in there. Oh, that's not garlic, that's just big shoots of intestine. Maybe it's like large intestines. Yeah, it smells like a crispy fried shop, doesn't it? Oh, there's some more ash that came my way. Ooh! Crunchy, huh?
Yep.
What piece did you get? The really big fat intestine or what?
Most right, sir.
You got different ones. Which one? This one? Like the small one? Small piece? Runs just right through. It's pretty clean. What should we go for next? Ooh, this really bulky intestine. I think it's the large intestine. No barnyard. Pretty clean.
Yes, sir.
Pretty creamy. Just enough chewiness. And it goes down smooth. That's good. It's kind of like a lighter fried chicharron. A lighter fried chicharron skin. That's what it tastes like. I think this might be the bulaklak. Again, this can get addicting because it's crispy chicharron. What's this here? Is this like the liver or pancreas? What?
The pancreas, sir.
Crispy pancreas. No iron flavor, just nice and crispy.
Yep.
It doesn't even crumble. It's just straight through. Crispy goodness. Crispy and meaty. It's like the underside of a chicharron. You know how you get the meat from the chicharron? From those pork rinds? That's kind of like what that is. There's a little chewy, but crispy most of the way through. Yeah, this is pretty clean stuff.
Okay.
We're gonna put some blood sauce on that, I think.
The dinuguan sauce.
Yeah. It's gonna be addicting with dinuguan sauce.
Yes. Ooh la la.
Ooh la la. Okay, close it up, Warren. You might eat through this whole batch if we're not careful. Okay, chef is making the liver adobo, and Warren tells me it only takes 15 minutes. That's amazing. Liver adobos. Big fat bay leaf there. Assuming it's on really high. I suppose it is.
Kami dalam kanina. Baka save baka mo ba parang hawa. Nah, sakto ang Ayun sa bar man. Nagbanglo. Alam mo, kasali mo yaw eh.
Trans, let's put in the
Ooh la la! Most handsome lechoneros ever. I smell lemongrass.
Yeah, that's it.
I'm scallions. The smell of Cebu. I've brought it here.
Cebu Lechon.
Yeah.
Unboxing.
JP is doing the honors of the unboxing.
Thank you, Shopee.
Thank you, Shopee.
Thank you, Shopee. Oh my god.
Shopee, yes.
Ta-da!
Wow.
We're gonna have to. Native lechon cooked Cebu style.
Oh, that's so much. The one. Oh, I see. Wow. It's a good taste. Actually,